To build a paginated report, first you have to create a dataset. To create a dataset, you have to go to Power BI services, and here you will be able to attach your Excel file and use it as a dataset. And then on your paginated report, you will use the dataset as the data source to import the data. So this is uh, Power BI. I went here on Waffles and here selected Power BI. Okay. You go to create and here select add data from Excel file. Then upload file, browse, and select your data file. Yeah, here just sign in to your Office 365 account. Okay, then you click next and select single sheet, sheet 1. Okay, these are your data. Once it imported, you can save it and name. For example, save uh, returns. Okay, under my workspace, for example. From here, you can go to the semantic model or to the dataset and create paginated report from here. So you go to three dots here, or maybe on the navigation bar, select View Semantic Model. And here you can see this is the model name, it's auto-named. You can add description here, reports related to that data model. This is default report, it's blank, that is related to the data set. So here you can create paginated report. Okay, you create paginated report. Here you can select from the right side which columns you would like to display here. Automatically, grand total will be displayed at the bottom, and you can see results here, and subgroup total for each account name we will add on Power BI desktop builder. I'll show you later. So now we will make some tweaks here. So I'm going to add a header here, insert header, and I'd like to add here an image for logo. Okay, so I select any image, for example this one. So you can make it nicer, use logo of your client. So and we can put here text description, for example insert text box. Okay, and tips here, returns returns for the period by account. Yeah, you can make it bigger, bold, so and apply customers color to make it great. Okay, now you asked how to add here a parameter. So, for example, we would like to filter that report by account name. Okay, we will add it. Okay, I click on the table, on the body, and then account name, and click here, create parameter. Yeah, here it is. Here we see parameters. Also, you can create parameter for approved by or other parameters. For date parameter, we proceed on desktop version because it's a bit complicated process. Okay, now let's save it and name it, for example, uh, returns paginated. In my case, it will be V2. Okay, I save it. Okay, it's here. Then I go to my data source. So in my case, I go to my workspace here and select your data set. It was the data as your file name. Here I click. And from here, I select. Oh, one sec. And from here, returns paginated v2 on my workspace. I click and go to edit in Power BI Builder. So it already has to be installed on your computer and you have to log in using your Office 365 account. I sent you the link how to download that report builder. Okay, here it is. You have to log in here. If not, please click and click login. So it's opened your predefined report. Okay, now we see there is no date column and we are going to add it to our query. So we go to on the left side dataset, select dataset 1, double click, and on the query section, here when we select columns, we have to add that column name. So it will be account date column. So you can just copy that text. I'll send it to you. Okay, and insert it after that comma. Okay, and then comma. Okay, so now we included that column here. You can see how to do that step by step, and when you will deploy it to your customer, you can just insert my final query, or you can repeat it to learn it by your own and repeat it with me. So either do it step by step or just copy and insert entire script that I will share with you. Okay, so now that step we added that column and we would like to display it. Okay, validate the query. It's okay, here it is. Okay, and now the table we would like to add here group by uh, date. Okay, first of all, let's see how it works without grouping. We click Run Report, see our predefined parameter on the web, and View Report here. Here it is. We can see details. So now we would like to display the date column, group by date as subtotal, and display grand total. I go here, so and I'm going to select this table, click on the tables and here, and completely remove it. Okay, now I'm going to insert and click matrix wizard here. Okay, here I select our dataset with all our fields, including the date column. Click next. I drop the date field that we would like to have subtotal here on the row groups and account name on columns. Later we'll add more columns and add values to the values amount. And here I click arrow and select sum. Next. Okay, then click next. Yeah, looks good. Finish. Okay. Let's expand a bit. Okay. Matrix, I select the data set with all our columns, including the date column, click next. Here, on the available fields, I drop the date column to the group. Then I would like to drop here name as a second group, and later we will add other columns. And amount, refund amount, I move to values, and here I click arrow sum. Okay. Here I see all these. Okay, and click next. Okay, finish. At this point, I'm going to expand these titles. Okay. Make that column format just date format with 2 digits on month, day, and year, and remove name columns headers better. Okay. Refund amount. Let's make columns, for example, field and center here. Okay, subtotal we can make bold and cursive, for example, like this. Okay, let's check. Run the report, select all, view reports. Okay, here we see account name TTT and subtotal for these guys. Okay, next step, I'm going to make them to be displayed. I go to the second section. I select the second group properties, and visibility, height. I click show. Okay. Once I click show, all groups will be expanded. So let's check. Yeah, here it is. Everything expanded. So now I'm going just to add more columns here. So what I'm going to do is select table, and on the right side insert columns. Here I insert column ID. Okay. Count ID. Remove this. Just name it ID. Okay. Right click, insert column on the right side, and then approved by, make it a bit bigger, rename, okay, click on the table, click on the header, right click on the right side, here, what we would like to display as description, okay, here, sa, tip, description, okay, here it is, okay, let's check. Okay, we see all information here. And subtotals, it's absolutely clear. So you can go forward and put here borders, for example, for each cell, like this, select all cells, uh, click borders. Okay, let's check. Yeah, looks great. So here we see grand total, subtotals, details, and these are details. Okay, sounds great. Now we have the report and parameter, custom parameter for account name. So we are going to add filter by date. So to do that, we will add new dataset to uh, get dates from our original data source. I click add dataset and name it get dates. Our data source would be date, and here I type query. Just copy my query from here. This that query gets account date from your Excel file. That's it. Okay, that works. I click OK. Fields, date. Okay, everything is okay. Okay, that data set. Now I'm going to add new parameter. I go here, parameters, right click, add parameter. I name it date start, copy here this date time, that allow multiple values. So it will be the date start and select it as date picker from our data source. Available values, it will be a query. So we just created for that data set. Get dates, field value, set date, the same. Okay. Okay. Date. Okay. Now we have to modify our original dataset and add that filter. So we open the dataset. Okay, and again we have to add some more code. So I copy that part. Here it specifies the date start, and I put it here in the beginning. Okay, we have date filter, date start as per our parameter, date time. Okay, check the query, something wrong. Yes, we see. We see this error. We go to parameters, and add parameter. Select our date parameter here and type name date start. Okay. Now go to query, validate query. Okay, now it works. And last thing, we have to put that parameter here. So you go to my file, select that name, it's this name, and insert it here. Here it is. Okay, and we have to put comma here. Okay. Now run the report, select accounts, date start. Okay, let's make it calendar. Go to date, allow no value. Okay, to fix that, let's go to parameter, go to available values, select none, and double check that allow no values and multiple values are blank here. Okay, now I run the report, select 28, and see after 28th of August, we see only this record. Okay, okay, and we will do the same for the finish date. So I add a new parameter, date finish, date finish, date time visible, check available none. Okay, default values and advanced nothing, no changes. Okay, now I go to my main dataset, copy that section, insert that section, rename filter to date finish, date finish. Okay, type it less or equal, or equal. Okay, audit query doesn't work. Go to parameters, add a new parameter, date finish, date finish. Okay, let's check. Date 2, validate query. Okay, here it is. Okay, now I would like to run the report. Select all. Okay. Yeah, now it works. You can enhance the formatting, changing here, selecting columns, and for example, refound you would like to be dark blue. Here it is. So you can play with it. Okay. Here also we can add more information. You can put here from and right click, create placeholder and expression. It will be value to number. It should be parameter function parameter date start from to right click create placeholder value function parameters date finish. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's delete it, try again. Create placeholder function parameter date start. Okay, yeah, looks better. Function parameters date finish. Okay, date finish. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's remove time. I select the parameter, click the format, number, date, this format, and the same for finish. Number, format. Okay, here it is. Okay, that's it. Grand total, subtotal, details, format, group by date, account name, returns, variables here from that. Everything looks great. Go to design, publish to Power BI services, select the same name, v2, publish, replace. Okay. Then I go to Power BI, select my report. Okay, select all, date start, date finish, view report. Here it is, grand total, subtotal, and here. So you can play by your own, make it format currency, make 1000 separators, and customize whatever you need.